Hello, YouTube. This is Kiwi and Scooter from quarantine.
Coming at you live from the Quarantineville.
We're in self-isolation, and we are coming at you with a new show that we are calling
Relationship.
Relationsh.
Yeah, because we have nothing better to do in this quarantine. I've masturbated 48 times.
He actually can't masturbate because his penis is non-functioning.
Hey, knock it off. None of that. I'm not about to get disrespected by a woman on my own show.
He actually has no working penis. It's
Shut the fuck up. You're pissing me off, like, for real.
It looks like a sun-dried tomato.
No, you're fucking... It's not true. Don't listen. Well, anyway, we're doing a show where we help people through their relationships.
So on our first episode, obviously, like, no one knows that we're doing this show yet. So no one has yet sent us in their relationship problems.
But we are opening up an email address where you can send us your relationship problems, love issues. We're basically ripping off the show Love Line from the 90s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So send them to bedsidecovers@gmail.com, and we will answer your relationship issues on the show.
We feel like we're somewhat qualified to give relationship advice. I mean, we've been married for 4 years.
We've been really good at conflict resolution.
Yeah, we've resolved all sorts of conflicts.
We get along really well, surprisingly well.
Yeah, we really do like each other.
Like, Kaylee's my best friend, and I hang out with her every day.
We've, gotten through lots of stuff, like how Scooter never fucking puts his guitars back on the... It's there on the couch right now.
Dude.
You didn't put it back. We put guitar holders on the wall, like little things so he could put his guitar up on the wall, so he doesn't just put his guitars on the fucking couch, and there it is.
I said to
it's on the couch.
I said to make up a fake one for the video because I didn't want to get like personal issues involved. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on Reddit to r/relationships, and we just went through and tried to find a good question that we felt qualified to answer.
Yeah.
Or unqualified to answer. We're for sure unqualified.
Yeah.
Our lives are bad.
Yeah, we're just hanging on by a thread waiting for Trump bucks so we can buy a gun,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Trump's going to give everyone $1,000.
Or some shit. I don't know what's going on.
If that fucking happens, if that straight up happens and Trump gives us $1,000 each, I am going to give every one of our YouTube subscribers $50.
That makes it... We have more... That math does not...
No, you can hold me to that.
No,
I will give every subscriber $50.
He doesn't mean that.
Just comment your name and your Venmo and your home address.
He doesn't mean that.
And your full name, and I will send you $50.
Please ignore him. He doesn't mean that. The math does not add up at all, okay? So
it adds up.
So until we get some emails from our beautiful viewers about their relationship problems, we found a couple good posts on our relationships.
Go ahead, read the first one.
This one's great. I, 18 male, don't have my shit together, so I have no chance dating. Hey, I'm 18, almost 19, and don't have my shit together. Like, I'm unemployed, living with my parents, and my 18-year-old brother who still goes to school. I'm a good-looking guy with a very nice style, but have no success in dating.
Wait. Read that line again.
I'm a good-looking guy with a very nice style.
I'm a good-looking guy with very nice style.
I think that's,
I'm glad he has that confidence, but you should never say that. Here's my first piece of advice. Never say you're good looking and have good style, because you're basically just inviting people to shit all over you. If someone says that to me, I'm immediately making fun of their looks and clothing. Yeah,
it takes you down a notch automatically. You're like aware of it. Like, what being cool is like not caring if you're cool or not.
Exactly.
So anyway, but I have no success in dating, especially older girls.
I wonder why.
Is it really the most important thing for girls that the guy has his shit together, even though I'm very attractive? Like, first they show interest in me, and when they feel like I don't got my shit together, they go cold and distant. I get the feeling they think I am a loser.
Shocking.
TLDR, I'm 18 years old, don't really have success with girls, especially older ones, even though I'm good looking and have nice style. He likes to make sure you know that.
You said it twice in the fucking post.
They show interest when they feel I don't get my shit together. They go cold and distant. My favorite thing is when the TLDR is as long as the post.
Yeah, if you're going to make a TLDR, make it short. Don't write a fucking paragraph. It's literally almost the same size as the post itself.
It's like that indicates to me that like you see that other people do TLDRs, but like you don't actually know like what the purpose of it is.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I guess it's like it's a rewording of it.
Also, this one was very short. It didn't need a TLDR.
Yeah. This is already short. It's like too long. Yeah.
All right, let's not shit on this guy too much
Yeah.
because we're about to shit on him a lot.
Okay. First off, you're 18 years old, still live with your parents. Nothing wrong with that. We are
26.
You're 25.
25.
Holy shit, man. Time just...
So what? I forgot how old I was for like a second. It actually felt good
Yeah.
because I was like, oh shit, I'm younger than I thought I was.
Yeah. If you're 26, you'd be fucked with your healthcare, bro. Like, you gotta...
Don't
Be
bring
happy.
that up.
Be
Just
happy,
fucking read the
'Kay.
post.
Sorry. Anyway, it's okay to live with your parents still.
Especially at 18.
Yeah. The big issue here is that you're already trying to go for older women. Obviously, if you are going for an older woman who has her shit together,
Never gonna work.
yeah, when she hears you're 18 and you're unemployed living with your parents, like, obviously that's not going to
You
work
have
out.
nothing. Here's the thing. No 22, 23-year-old hot lady, because you're obviously going for a hot lady here, because you're very attractive. You have very good style.
Nice style, nice
Clearly, you're going for an attractive woman here.
style. He wears like Adidas.
They're not going to want you, okay? 23-year-old chicks don't want to date 18-year-olds. That's like dating a high schooler. I mean, there might be some one-off cases where that's worked out, but on the whole, speaking generally, that's not going to work.
Yeah, especially if you're in like a different life sphere. If you're an older woman who's already doing other stuff, you're like moved out, you're in college, you have a job, you're doing all this stuff. And then an 18-year-old guy that doesn't have a job, is living with his parents, like, it's just your different life stage. Like, it just makes sense. You just have to find someone else who doesn't have their shit together.
Exactly right. So our advice is for you should be looking for someone exactly your age or maybe a year older. You can maybe swing that. And you need to find someone who is just completely fucked and desperate and doesn't have their shit together.
They can be hot.
Just like you.
They can totally be hot. There are so many hot chicks that don't have their shit together.
Yeah, go hang out at a Suboxone clinic, a rehab center.
Yeah. Go to like an AA meeting.
Go to an AA
Even
meeting.
if you're not alcoholic, just
Lie.
just pretend you are. Go to an AA meeting. You will find definitely a hot chick at some point who doesn't have her shit together.
And that's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
Kaylee was living with her parents, did not have your shit together at all.
Still don't.
Rock bottom.
Still don't.
Yeah, but you were, wow,
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah. When I met you, I was like, still addicted to drugs, $3,000 in credit card debt. At the point I met you, I still have like a loan shark loan out in a different state.
You probably
That was
won't have to
crazy.
deal with that issue, will you?
Yeah.
Baby boy with your big baby diaper that you fill with shit and piss because you can't get hot older women.
But I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
I
don't mean that.
Yeah, he has nice style.
It's for the lulz. Just for the lulz.
He has nice style and probably doesn't wear a diaper. But I met Scooter, and he didn't have his shit together. When
I did.
No, you did not. When I met you, literally the only thing, you didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah, I didn't have a cell phone.
You had a broken laptop that you would use to communicate with people. It didn't have a keyboard. He would like...
Yeah, the keyboard broke.
Yeah, the keyboard broke. You'd use a click. You would use the mouse pad to click on a keyboard that you had pulled up on the screen.
Yeah, there's like a...
Key by key.
There's a program on Windows computers called on-screen keyboard.
Yeah.
Because my mouse pad also didn't work. So I had my keyboard and mouse pad were fucked on this laptop. So I attached a mouse, and I would use the on-screen keyboard, and I would go click, click, click for each letter.
Individual letters. Which is honestly still how he types, though. Like, he types...
Yeah,
plucks. He's a plucker.
I'm a plucker.
It's fine. Maybe it's like because of that, but didn't have a cell phone. He had a broken laptop, and literally you had no money. When I started talking to you, you would eat like chicken nuggets literally for every meal. And you would just go running around town looking for like half-smoked cigarettes because you had $0.
I would play guitar on the side of the street, and I would put a hat out. And hopefully someone would give me like $5, and then I would buy cigarettes with that money.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about a real piece of shit. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Next question.
When do I, 19 male, tell my girlfriend, 18 female, I have a small penis?
Shit.
Throwaway because she knows my Reddit account. I love
Dick
these.
so small, I gotta make an alternate Reddit account.
I love this. She's my first girlfriend, so I've never had to deal with this before. She's been hinting towards wanting to have a sexual relationship, but I'm really scared about telling her about my small penis. I know I have to tell her at some point, so I'm asking when, where, and how. This is great.
I fucking love this guy.
He's great. Do I just bring it up one day? Do I wait till right before sex? How should I bring it up? Here we go. I'm 4 inches long by 4 inches girth.
Wait.
TLDR, when, where, and how do I tell my girlfriend I have a small penis?
Wait.
'Kay.
He's 4 inches by 4 inches? How is that 4 inches by 4 inches?
No, he must. Okay, hold on.
No, that's like a fucking soup can. That's like the the fucking most perfect chode ever. A fucking 4x4. It's literally a perfect square.
No, he must mean the circumference. Like he got one of those
Oh,
floppy tape measures
yeah.
and went around. So, but it is a chode.
People with
regardless.
small dicks, they go crazy about these measurements. Like they will get an exact measurement and then they'll go onto the internet and be like, "What's the average penis size?" And I know this because a friend told me.
Yeah, I feel like every man has looked up the average penis size.
It's true. You just want to know where you stand.
Yeah. I feel like even with a huge, I feel like you have to have such a big dick before you are like sure you're like, I don't even need to look up the average. I definitely am above average.
If you look up the global average, that's how you get your confidence up. Just look up the global average, because global average is pretty small. If you have a small dick, you can probably sneak above that global average.
We looked up the global average literally a few days ago and it's 5.5. So this guy,
5.5 hard.
yeah, but this guy's I'm sure that he means 4 inches hard. I'm 100%.
Yeah, because if he was 4 inches soft,
like that's just
and he grew, he would be like a 6er. So no one with a 6er is like this worried about their girlfriend finding out.
Okay, let's address his question. First off, the proposition that he would tell her right before sex is hilarious.
That's fucked up. You don't want to do that. That I feel like that goes into like sort of Me Too territory. Maybe not exactly, but
I don't know what you mean by that at all.
Because it's like they did not consent to having sex with a small dick. You just like go in the room and like right before it starts being like, ta-da!
Okay.
And you've got a thumb sticking out of your...
Okay, so first off, the idea of just getting like hot and heavy and then stopping, like, you're kissing. You're like, okay, wait, stop. Before you unzip my pants, I just have to let you know my penis is 4 inches hard, 4 inches girth. Yeah, sorry. I know it's confusing. I know it sounds confusing. That's the circumference. It's not like
surface
how wide
area.
it is.
The surface area is
Yeah, that's the circumference of
32.43
it.
inches.
Yeah.
If you look up the Pythagorean theorem and you do from edge to edge, it's actually perfect. It's a perfect triangle stacked on top of each
it's actually
other.
the golden ratio. Like it's like kind of normal.
My dick's the Fibonacci chode.
And here's I think it's actually the best option is that you never talk about it. You just never talk about it. You just have sex for the first time. You just present your 4-inch boner. You just have sex. Most women will just never talk. They'll just never mention it to you. They'll just proceed like it's normal.
Disagree.
They don't want to hurt your feelings.
Disagree.
She will either be okay with it and deal with it, or she'll just quietly leave you. And then that's it.
I think you have a better chance at success if you tell her that you have a small dick, but undersell it a little bit. Like, be like, yo, it's really small. Like, I really hope you're okay with this. It's really small. And then when she sees it, it's like, oh, that's not that bad. That's fine. And I think that you could potentially have a high success rate while doing that. If there's a consistent theme throughout my advice here, it is lie. Tell lies. Lies work. That's why people hate lies, because they're always like, oh, fuck. He tricked me. He got away. Lies are good.
I did read a book about like evolutionary biology of like stories recently, and lies are honestly like pretty important part of like human evolution and survival. But So it kind of indicates you a little bit there. But that being said,
I think there's just some things where lying is fine.
I think that underselling it is not going to be good because a 4-inch penis is very small. I've never seen a 4-inch penis in person, and I've seen penises.
Yes, you have.
No, I've seen penises.
We have a certain friend.
I've seen penises that are a little bit bigger than 4 inches, aka a certain friend, and still I was like, that's the smallest penis I've ever seen in my life. You know,
it's rough. I mean, I joke, I laugh about it, but your situation sucks. I'm not going to take that away from you. That's terrible. I'm sorry that your dick is so small. That's terrible.
My honest advice is just pretend it's normal. Never address it. She will probably, if you guys are like American, for example, there's just a sort of like puritanism about like things in general, and she probably will just also never talk about it. She'll just deal with it forever. Just never mention it.
That's your advice?
Yeah, act like it's normal. Not a big deal. Proceed as normal. She'll ignore it forever.
My advice, tell her you have a small penis and just be like, it's really small. Like, I hope you can still love me. Or like really play the emotions.
Guilt her into saying like, you wouldn't leave me over something so superficial, right?
Right.
Yeah,
and then
that's fucked.
And then no, it's how he gets through this. He has a disability.
Oh my God.
He needs a fucking play here. So be like, it's really small, like manipulate her, and then say it's smaller. And then I think by the time you show her, she'll be like, oh, that's not that bad. I can work with that.
Also, something very important here is that you guys didn't mention how big you were just as people. If you're like a 6'3" guy, it's
game over.
This is horrible.
Just game over. Self-quarantine forever. Quarantine forever. Yeah. I don't know what you're going to do.
Go be a priest.
Buy a fleshlight. I don't know.
Yeah. But if you're like a 5'4" dude and she's like 5'1", that's honestly, you guys are fine.
Yeah, you might be all right.
I would say, honestly, that's just literally don't even talk about it. It's totally good.
I think there you have it. That's some good advice.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching our premiere episode of Relationship. We really appreciate it, especially because now we're going to be like at home a lot and making a lot of videos.
Yes.
And make sure to please, if you can, in this time of self-isolation, support us in any way you can. Most of my job doesn't exist anymore, so we're going to be using this as our income. Yeah,
we're going to hopefully make some money doing this. So make sure to buy our album. It's the first thing in the description box, links below. Also, come check out our merch. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's comfy. I wear this all the time.
Yeah.
It's very reasonably priced for a hoodie of this quality. So, if you can help us, that'd be great because we are self-quarantined. And we're poor as fuck. Like, what are we going to do?
Not to, like, bitch about stuff, but, like, buying our merch and music and stuff is a good way to support us, but also you get something instead of just, like, handing people money. So it feels like you're not just, just doing the thing. So fucked. And also, we're kind of waiting for those Trump bucks.
We're so fucked.
And,
oh, my God.
Yeah, I literally I had 2 jobs, and one of my jobs doesn't exist anymore because we live in a new society. And my other job, I used to get tips, and now I don't because people don't come into it's a restaurant
store
job,
anymore.
And so a restaurant job, but now there's no customers. I don't get tips. I just get my base wage. So basically, we have no money.
Yeah, Kaylee works 2 jobs and goes to school full time. That's fucking hardcore.
Well, one job now because one doesn't exist, so now no money.
Because one of your jobs closed.
Yeah.
They don't have that job anymore.
It just doesn't,
That job's not there
anymore. It's
anymore.
not real anymore because
I think this outro is getting a little long. I think we should let the people go. They probably all have gone from now, so I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.